The year 2020 was sort of like the California gold rush of 1848, where there was a lot of people saw an opportunity to stake their claim. There was a lot of new entrepreneurs that came on the scene, and so you might have saw, if you've been in business for a while, your market and the online space became a little bit more saturated. It became a little bit more noisy and busy. But what you're finding right here today is that so many entrepreneurs, even entrepreneurs that started before the boom of 2020, are starting to die out. They are finding that this whole stay at home, work from home, put up information online, have people ringing that register, buying from you, is a little bit harder than at first glance. And also in the world we're living in, the economy we're living in right now, more and more people are holding tight to their dollar bills and their wallets and their purses now more than ever before. And so it's gonna take a new level of expertise. It's gonna take a new level of courage for those who are committed to this way of living for the long haul. Because what happens is a lot of times, fresh out of the gate, we're sprinting. We're going fast, we're excited, there's so much newness about it that we can keep going for a while and we can keep going fast. But then all of a sudden we start getting more resistance, and maybe we had some quick wins off the start and things are becoming a little bit more tough. People aren't buying as freely. People aren't engaging with your content as much. People aren't entering into your email system or registering for your free trainings as much as they were back in 2020 and before. So it's gonna take a new level of focus, of dedication, of commitment for you to really break through now and into the future. However, with any challenge always lies an opportunity. This is an opportunity for those who are serious about this work and about helping others and growing an online business that feeds their soul, that feeds their family, that feeds their hearts, and that feeds the world around them. And so in this challenging time where people are becoming a little bit more resistant to opening up their wallets and their purses to buy new programs, new coaching, new masterminds, new offers, but it's those who double down on understanding a few core elements inside your business that are really gonna stand out online. Core number one is always foundational, and that is your message. A lot of entrepreneurs are passionate people. They've got a lot of different passions. They've got a lot of different things they're excited about. They can talk about this book they read and that book they read. They can talk about business. They can talk about psychology. They can talk about manifesting. They can talk about marketing. They can talk about all the things. But as the quote goes, if you try to help everyone, essentially you're helping no one. So for those who want to stand out this year and beyond, it's gonna take a new level of commitment to cracking the code on your unique message. And this doesn't happen half-heartedly. You can't just continue to throw things out and try new things and put things on TikTok and IG Reels and see what works and not have a strategic approach. You need synergy in your message. You need to be able to create demand and desire for the products that you're offering. Otherwise, the coolest people online that are putting all the content out, if they don't have a strategic aligned offer that makes sense to that person that is consuming your content, then people simply won't buy. There's influencers galore that have huge followings because people like their personality and they're fun and they're doing dances and they're exciting and they're polarizing. But at the end of the day, there's so many influencers that are flat out broke and they're not afraid to say it. They're not afraid to share their struggles, but for each person that's sharing it, there's another 10 people that's touting, trying to make it look like they've got it figured out when yet again they're struggling as well. So nailing your message is central to everything. Also, another component, another core pillar to really mastering the work that we're here to do as entrepreneurs, as course creators and educators, is to nail your undeniable offer. To package your offer, to present your offer, to communicate your offer in a way that absolutely lands with somebody. Because yet again, when people are holding so tight to their dollar bills, if they don't see 10x the value that's correlated to the price tag you're offering, if they don't think it's 10 times worth as much as you are asking for, they're not gonna buy. So we must be very intentional, not only about what we put in our offers and our bonuses and things like that, but also how we present it. Another thing that is absolutely huge, number 3, is enrollment and sales conversation. Because years ago, we used to be able to just put an offer out, do a webinar, throw it up there, just kind of sloppily, and people would buy. Yet again, people are holding back more and more and more. So if you're not equipped to handle objections, if you're not equipped to greatly understand your audience and how they think, what their resistance is, what their objections are, and if you don't have a plan to bust those objections once and for all, you're gonna struggle. Your conversions are gonna be less than stellar. And we'll throw in a bonus one, number 4. The days of the solo entrepreneur are dead and gone. If you're still learning everything yourself, landing pages, email copy, email tools, automation systems, graphics on Canva, TikToks, Reels, if you're doing everything yourself, video editing, If you're doing everything yourself, you are not spending the time that you need to spend in that CEO role. You're not spending the time as a leader that's gonna build something that has longevity and a tremendous amount of impact. So when it comes time to being the solo entrepreneur, or maybe you have just 1 or 2 VAs right now, it's time to start looking at your business as a business. And most businesses have roles that people fill those seats. So if you don't understand how to build a team, the dynamics that it comes to creating a culture inside your business, and setting people up for success in working with you, then you're gonna have a tough time ahead. Because at the end of the day, we've got to be able to rally around each other. We've got to be able to support each other. We've got to be able to ask for help, so that way we can get on to bigger and better things that are more aligned with our gifts, our strengths, and our talents. So if you resonate with some of the things I'm sharing here, do me a favor and click the link below, and let's schedule a call. Let's talk about that biggest bottleneck inside your business right now. Out of what I shared, and also there's a few other things that I'm keeping my powder dry about right now because I don't want this to be a huge long video. If you are that entrepreneur I was speaking to earlier who is up to big things, who's committed, who's focused, who's not in this gray area to where you're thinking about quitting and you might get a job and you might do something different and you're just in this wishy-washy dabbler stage, if you're the type of person who's committed, then I invite you to schedule a call with me, so that way we can get to know that bottleneck that's keeping you, holding you back from creating tremendous impact and in seeing a tremendous amount of growth inside your business. So if that's you, if you feel called at all, I'm doing these calls absolutely free right now because I want to be of service to make sure that the people that I'm here to help, I'm reaching in this time where there's so many people that are taking a step back, they got one foot out the door, and I don't stand for that. Complacency is the root of all evil in my book. And so if you're being complacent, if you're checking out, if you're becoming resigned, if you're constantly second guessing yourself and not getting motion in this golden opportunity where so many people are already checked out and done, then it's time to double down and get the help and guidance you need. So let's schedule a call, click the link around this video. Like I said, I'm doing these calls free for a very limited time. So if that's you, if I'm speaking to your heart, if I'm hitting the right buttons with you, click that link, schedule a call, and I look forward to helping you with your next breakthrough so that way you can get on, get out there, and help more people. Because at the end of the day, we need more heart-centered leaders now more than ever. So damn it, let's go lead.